Why are humans considered the top predators in the natural world? Of course, here we're talking about the terrifying upright apes of ancient times, not the fragile modern-day office workers. In ancient times, we wielded spears, always alert for the perfect moment to strike. In modern times, we have fully functional limbs, breathe independently, eat 3 meals a day, and know how to use smartphones. When it comes to top predators, size matters. Bigger is better. Bigger means stronger. Calling ourselves little skinny monkeys is really selling ourselves short. There are about 1.6 million known-name species in the natural world. There are only about 270 species whose adult weight exceeds 50 kilograms, so by comparison, humans are already larger than 99.999% of animals. In fact, zoologists define giant animals as those weighing over 46 kilograms, so humans are definitely considered giant animals. So brothers, don't feel inferior, we're all big. If you compare us to hippos or elephants and call me a little skinny monkey, I won't argue with you. But compared to cats and dogs, what should you call me then, huh? There's a question online that asks, why haven't humans gone extinct even though our reproductive ability isn't strong and it takes a long time to reach adulthood? Actually, the premise of this question is wrong. The reproductive efficiency of humans is indeed not high, basically 1 to 2 per litter. But don't forget that humans are animals that are in estrus 365 days a year, while other animals basically have a fixed estrus period, and the estrus period can only last for about a month, and the remaining 11 months are in sage mode. In this comparison, do you still think that humans have poor reproductive ability? It can be said that our ability to become a top predator is due to our stable and strong reproductive ability. The other thing is the hunting method of humans. Our speed is not fast in nature. Bold 4, the human top speed of 5 kilometers per hour, your Yuan-Chi beast can easily run out. But what we excel at is endurance running. A cheetah can reach a top speed of 120 kilometers per hour, but it can only maintain that for a minute. Any longer, and it can't dissipate heat fast enough and will collapse seriously. What can you even do in a minute? Thanks to our unique sweat glands, which act as a one-of-a-kind water cooling system, our entire skin surface can release heat, whereas many animals can only cool off through their tongues, which is much less efficient. That's why humans developed a unique hunting method, group persistence hunting. It's all about endurance. If you can't outrun them, just keep running until they drop. Even today, indigenous hunters in Africa will chase antelopes for over 3 hours. The hunters carrying water can jog intermittently for 3 hours with ease, while the antelope ends up as high-quality protein. In ancient times, humans spent even longer chasing prey. To clarify, here we're talking about ancient human hunters' bodies, not modern humans. Modern people live comfortably, and our fitness probably no longer matches the fearsome reputation of our upright ape ancestors. Especially after the new year, with overeating and irregular routines, as soon as we return to work, we feel drained. Just getting out of bed makes us dizzy, and climbing stairs leaves us out of breath. This is a sign of insufficient QI in blood, and as predators, the most direct outward sign is combat power. This is where the advantage of humans walking upright really shows. For animals that are smaller than us or about the same size, like leopards or wild dogs, their usual attack combos start with going for the rear or biting the neck. But with humans walking upright, our vulnerable spots are well hidden, making it hard for them to attack from behind, so they can only go for the neck. To bite a human's neck, they have to get close and jump up, which exposes their weak underbelly. If you give a human a spear, then wild animals of similar size basically stand no chance. Of course, let me reiterate once again, when I say humans, I mean these kinds of people, and these, not this kind. Honey, say something. Some people might not agree and say, you're only talking about wild animals smaller than humans. Why don't you try taking on a hippo or an elephant one-on-one? Sorry, when we encounter animals bigger than us, we don't fight them alone, we gang up on them. We don't play fair, we use tricks and ambushes. As long as we can take down the prey, we'll do whatever it takes. That's what group hunting is all about. Are you kidding? Dozens of spears flying at over 100 kilometers per hour all at once. What kind of injured animal could possibly withstand that? The success rate of group hunting is much higher than solo hunting. Just like humans, African wild dogs that hunt in groups have a success rate as high as 80%, while solo hunting success rates are less than 25%. Humans also have the advantage of language, allowing us to communicate efficiently and devise strategies, so our hunting success rate can exceed 90%. If you look at it from an animal's perspective, we humans really are terrifying upright apes. Our diet is incredibly broad, from mice to elephants, from shrimp to whales. We've eaten almost everything we can find. See those 2 wild animals over there? I sawed the bigger one in half, and now it's even shorter than the smaller one. And the smaller one? It was literally scared to death on the spot. As animals, the only way to withstand human curiosity is probably to act cute. Maybe you'll even get to be a pet. Most people think that early humans first developed intelligence, and then used that intelligence to gradually dominate the earth. But is it possible that ancient humans, just by relying on their physical capabilities, were already strong enough to obtain sufficient nutrition to support our highly energy-consuming brains, and only then did we develop intelligence? That's why you see such large body sizes and incredible reproductive abilities. Walking upright, cooling down with a water-based system, using tools, hunting in groups if Earth Online really is a massive game, then the human race truly has both the stats and the mechanics. How could we not be considered top predators?